Yes. We are back with a new motherfucking edition, man. Hey, I got the goat cheese in this bitch today. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, man. You know, like, me and my man's really been in this shit, going hard in this shit for a minute, man. And it's like, to look back at this shit right now, it's like, man, it's really a glorious day. Movement.
Yeah.
New project is out, going crazy. Like, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I done seen every phase of this shit. You know what I'm saying? From motherfucking brown liquor music.
Wow.
The God wants the ball.
Yeah.
Playing bees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is really heavy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the, the Claude and Ray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's been phases of everything.
It's been a lot of phases that lead up to that motherfucking moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And today is just a big salute. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that flower shit, cause we still going and we growing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I just want to give a big shout today, man, to my brother, man, Behoward and his bitch, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you having me, man.
So,
and your wonderful establishment. There's screens everywhere. I wish y'all could see this shit. This shit is lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you having me, bro. For real.
Yeah. And you was like, I think he was like the second guest of the Authentic Talk podcast. Like in the beginning.
Yeah.
One camera, 1-2 lights.
When we was when you had the cups and everything.
Yeah, the cups.
Yeah.
You know
You had it on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
So who went before me?
I think it was Killer Pablo. I think
Pablo.
Killer Pablo
Okay,
was
okay,
like
cool,
the first
cool.
of the ATP podcast. So
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still the op.
Yeah.
The op, man. You know, be heavy right
We
now.
doubling back, man. To do it bigger and better, man.
Yeah,
You know
bigger and
what I mean?
better. The evolution of it, to see where we at now with this shit is just like it's purposeful.
To see you grow into and still, well, you still one of the best rappers in Nashville that I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. But like to see you embrace the transition to the media junk, and do it well and quality.
Yeah.
That's something to be, commended. Cause you could have just I started where you started from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be on it then.
Yeah.
But now, hell yeah.
It take a little something to get B, man. You can't be.
Nah,
we ain't average, man. And shit,
we come from hooping and betting jungle juices on jump shots, man.
Yeah.
At Pitch Park. So it don't take much to get me, bro.
For sure. But yeah, we here, man, and
the
new album is out right now. Make sure y'all go stream that shit. Y'all see that screen back there, man?
Shameless.
Yeah,
man.
Woo!
Proud of it, bro.
Heater,
Appreciate
back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
I feel good, man. I've been proud of it for a very long time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It took probably like 6 months to make, then probably another 2 months to mix and master and get the sound and everything right.
Yeah.
Nice did every track on there.
Like
he mixed and mastered every song on there himself.
Yeah.
And I'm just proud of it, man. It's one of them projects that, like I said, the title is perfect for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It has a storyline to it that kind of lets you know who I am and how, it's always been be Howard. I'm going to always be me, but it's kind of more of a little personal thing with it this time. So I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the reception so far too, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody been sharing it, liking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's been cool.
Do you feel like this is like do you feel like this is the victory lap, or this is still like the marathon continues type moment?
I don't know. I think I was inspired by Killer Mike.
Okay.
That him winning all those Grammys, that that type of honest music, original sounding type stuff, storytelling type stuff. Yeah, there's still an audience for it. And I was like, man, that's inspiring, and that's the lane that we want to go into. So like, I think hip hop is getting old enough now to where there's a lane for everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even there's a lane for, I would call it adult contemporary hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When I look at my insights and my demographics, it's like 25 to 44.
Yeah.
I ain't got nobody that's younger than, that age that really listens to my music or will understand it. Now, you got to throw a little sugar on the broccoli sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
For them to get to listen to it. But, I mean, for the most part, you can kind of dive into your age demographic, the people that you grew up with hip-hop listening to that relate to the type of stuff that you talking about. You ain't really got to conform to. And I think that's what Killer, I think it's what Killer Mike did. And I've always done it. But, I mean, I think now it's kind of more receptive because, they didn't see somebody else do it.
Do a little sauce. Yeah. A little extra sauce on it.
Yeah, a little sauce.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a little personal venting on the album, but super creative.
Yeah. That's the only way to rap, though. I mean, it's like the best music to me has always been the truth that rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And so, ain't no movie really that good without any type of, stretching of the truth or some type of imagination, some type of entertainment to it. But it's rooted in the truth. And yeah, Shameless was me, bro. Like I was like I said on the skit, I was like literally, I used to hide raps under my mattress.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I mean, I come from like, my mama was in the church and I grew up in the church. She married a pastor, that type of thing. And so I was shameful. Not only that, everybody rapped then and now. And I thought it was lame. Okay. I thought it was just like, all right, so everybody's doing the same thing. I ain't just really think, but, so I was ashamed of it. So like when people ask me, are you still rapping? You still making songs? I'd be like, yeah. But I was embarrassed. You feel me? But now, like, I mean, this is why it's Shameless. It was like, this is the best I got. This is what I got, and I do this. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it came out.
Okay. That's crazy right there. I mean, but that's real shit. Cause like, there's certain demographics kind of understand they lane, and you think I think look, every 4 years, it's kind of like a different shift. Into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, everything is cyclical. Everything will come back around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stuff that you was doing then that we think is crazy, it's gonna come right back around.
Right.
If you think about it, we was mad at niggas wearing their pants tight at one point. But if you think about your daddy and your uncles and them in the 70s and 80s, they pants was, you could count the change in their pocket.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now it's back baggy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I mean, it's all cyclical, and so I think rappers and hip hop culture is just that, because you pull from it. Yeah. The origination of rap pulled from something from way back then. You know what I'm saying? Getting the crates, getting the samples, and all of that. Yeah. So it'll come back around. Somebody gonna sample your shit one day.
That's cool.
You feel me?
That's cool. I mean, hey, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Carry on tradition. You know what I'm saying? But so who inspires Behoward other than Killer Mike? Like, I know you was inspired by the album, but who inspires Behoward to be like, oh yeah, I'm going in. I feel like going in Spawn.
It's weird. It's a dual thing. Like, okay, when I see good music, like period, if it's something that's original and it's something that sticks out, that's why I always, rock with Kendrick, because I think it's just original. There's nobody's gonna sound like him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's embedded in truth. J. Cole's embedded in truth. But also, when I see the trash shit that works, it's like, okay, if that can work, then something that's thought provoking, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, something different can also work too. So I think it's a duel of like that actually worked.
Yeah,
we listened to all gold everything, bro. We did.
Oh my God.
We listened, and it's a timeless record, believe it or not. But it worked. But also, there's genius in that.
It is.
To have the courage to say some shit like that, and it's genius in that too.
And then think about the Spot'em Got'ems and shit like that, like the one verse joints that. See, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like
no hook.
Y'all didn't finish it. Y'all didn't finish that joint. But it's going crazy right now.
But in the club, all you want to do is dance for a minute and a half, 2 minutes anyway. Then I want to hear something else.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're smart enough to be dumb enough.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
I feel you, because we definitely hear lots of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Ville is growing. You know what I'm saying? Like our home base is growing like a motherfucker. So, how you feel about the future of Nashville? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it leveling up or?
Yeah, I mean, I think the more people that rap and I think it's more individuals now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think that Nashville has a sound. I don't really care to have Nashville having a sound.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? Because it's a melting pot of a whole different type of people. Like, each side is different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? West side, north side, south side, and you know what I'm saying? Like, each side is completely different. So how we gonna sound the same anyway?
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be.
It wouldn't
it's
be
like a rainbow being black.
Yeah, that don't make sense to me. But yeah, I salute anybody that's, you know, trying to be creative and doing it in their own way and being original. That, you know, I love that for sure.
I think we're an industry inside of we're an industry inside of an industry, and I'm saying that to the point of like we can't have one sound because we have too many artists that come different. Like we're different from Memphis. Memphis different from us, but that's what I'm saying is like the Ville got so many different colors of hip hop in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your Behoward, you got your Stans, you got your, you know, Deuces, you got your Bucks. You know what I'm saying? You might, you know, Camp King. You know, just certain artists. You know, Stains and ABK Gates. It's just a plethora of sound.
Now I do want to get. I do say that Cashville had a sound.
Yeah, in the beginning.
When like niggas say Cashville,
okay,
I think that had a sound.
Just that whole
era of dope talk. You know what I'm saying? Bloom. I think now artists are just from Nashville.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if you like, yeah, this is Cashville. If you still sing, which I mean, you know, it's cool.
Right.
You Cashville. If you still, you know, that's what you.
So
if that's what you call your music, this is straight Cashville. I don't think you'll make it past Nashville. Yeah, I'm not saying mine will anyway. I'm just saying I don't think that the Cashville sound translates outside of Cashville.
Yeah, and I feel like that too about some of the earlier artists that we came up on. You know what I mean? I think it was good for Nashville at the time, but I don't think it was worldwide-ish. You know what I'm saying? But now, like we just said, that simple, that crazy shit working in certain places. Yeah. But I just felt for me.
I ain't even talking about the simple stuff. I ain't talking about how simple it was.
I'm just saying as far as the like something that we hear and be like, damn, that worked. Like you saying, you know what I'm saying? Like some of that shit was kind of like, back, you know, before that shit wouldn't work in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You really had to come with some shit at a certain time. Like you really had to have something. Yeah. But I feel like breaking that barrier of the Nashville sound of us coming in the 2000s and getting away from a certain criteria of sound.
Yeah, you know I think people wanted to stop being famous or popular just around that neighborhood. Yeah. So they just decided to make better music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do this for, like South Be Ballin' was 20 years ago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they just decided to make better music and boom. You know what I'm saying? Now they
over time,
elevation. It's supposed to elevate. And I think a lot of artists are still stuck in Cashville. Yeah. Sound. Yeah. I think.
No, for sure. And that's why I say that 4-year barrier.
They're gonna be like, man, what the hell wrong with Cashville?
Yeah. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be crazy, but I feel that shit. So Nice produced all the tracks.
Every track.
Every
last one of them.
Going in there, cutting up samples, adding bass lines, structuring, tracking in, mixing down sounds, B coming up with shit in his head. Punch me in. I'm ready. I'm go. Let's go.
Not quite.
Okay.
Our usual way we work, and this is going back down to 15 years, is he have a beat, send it to me, I write to it, go to the studio, record it.
Oh, okay.
That's usually how it's been working. But like we did a lot of this stuff completely different. I think maybe only 3 or 4 songs were done like that.
Okay.
The rest of them, you know, Nice is real busy. I ain't the only artist he produced for. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have time to just sit up there with you know, he got to, you know.
So he got to go jump in his beat bag when he got the time.
Nah, ain't no beat bag. I mean, I'm sure he got one, but I'm just saying all of what we did was right there on the spot. I rapped to, and this is what I was talking about. I rapped to the metronome for probably 75% of this album.
Okay.
So what happened is, I hear a song or a beat,
okay,
or a YouTube beat or something, right? I write a verse to it.
Okay.
And I just send him the verse. I say the verse to him, and he'll get the tempo. Right? So he just put the metronome on. I go in the booth and rap the verse to the metronome.
That's crazy.
Right? He make the beat around the, you know what I mean? So that usually happens on the first verse. And then while we in there, I probably write the second verse as he's coming up with whatever instruments and drums and everything like that. And then, you know, at that, we'll just come up with I come up with a hook or something like that. Yeah. But this shit was in reverse. It gave. That's why I think it gave the album a little bit more freedom. It don't sound as structured as probably a lot of my other stuff sounded, but that was fun to me, man. It was exciting though. I ain't never.
That's the best parts of the game, the excitement parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying new shit and that shit working. You know what I mean?
That shit was working.
That's key right there. You know what I'm saying? Shameless. I love the cover. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them when you see like, oh yeah, that's gonna be some shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So what was the thought process behind the cover?
This is weird. I did. It gonna be hot. That's what I did. I did this myself.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I set up the tripod. I was in the house. Set up the tripod, white background, whatever.
Okay.
Took the picture. Right.
Okay.
I had my shirt on first.
Okay. So
I sent it to Nice. You know, I did all the filters and everything. It was like a black T-shirt. I had that on. I was like, that nigga said, "Take the shirt off." that was his response back. I was laughing like I was like, "What, bro?"
Oh shit!
But nah, I did it. Just, you know what I'm saying, and boom, it came out perfect. But I was laughing it like a motherfucker though. But yeah. But that's how the cover was. But Shameless is, you know, that's showing shameful.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The complete opposite of it. So that's what I wanted the album to be. Is the complete opposite of what you see.
No, I like that.
You know what I mean? So that's how we came up with that though.
So how do it feel having a wizard like Nice, like someone who can formulate and put together everything damn near or what's in your head? You know what I'm saying? Like having that Dr. Dre, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg type connection, because a lot of I feel like a lot of this new shit or the new eras, they don't really have that type of connection with a producer who will produce the artist, and the artist give the producer that free range to do that shit.
It's a cheat code and it's a spoiler, cause you know, we've been working for so long. We've been friends for a very long time. So it was really like, you know, a lot of the ideas that come across are kind of like, I mean, it'll be times that he'll send me a record, he got a beat for it, and he just mumbling
the hook,
a cadence.
Or cadence, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And put the words in, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. Okay. But it's just a mesh, man. I don't really know how to explain it. And I think it I can rap over other producer beats. For sure. It just feels like a feature to me sometimes. It don't feel like a complete song that, you know what I mean, if somebody sent me a beat or something like it, other than Dope Boys with Chino. That one felt that one felt real good.
Yeah, that was crazy right there.
But yeah, it's a cheat code, man. I encourage everybody. Even, I mean, to find you that one person. Yeah. That hones your sound, that y'all connect with. Your voice goes exactly with whatever his beats are, and y'all build like that, as opposed to trying to figure it out. You know, I mean, it's like marriage, man. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck all these hoes, or you gonna make it real good with this one person and build something that can last the test of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's real deal right there.
Yeah.
And that's just organic chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, since day one.
Yeah.
Since day one.
Yeah.
I heard went over his house. Jay Lawrence introduced it. You remember Al Lozano was
He brought him to my release party 05. You know what I'm saying?
Al was nice manager at the time.
Yeah.
And Jay Lawrence was my manager at the time. And he was like, man, we got this dude that do beats. We're going to go meet him. So we went over off of Apache Trail somewhere.
Okay. He was in the hood.
Yeah. Over there.
Okay.
Actually, I want to say off of Cimarron Way somewhere.
In the hood.
And
exit 57, nigga.
Went up to the crib, and then he was playing some shit off of it on the Phantom.
That Phantom, he
was getting down on the Phantom.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't never heard nothing like this before. And I was scared. I was like, man, how the hell I'm a rap? So this shit, but it's so dope. I can't pass it up. So he sent me like 3-4 beats, and it took me a minute, but I got to it.
Nah, that's crazy.
Been locked in ever since.
Nah, that's crazy. Shit, man, it's like everything matches on this joint right here. Like everything matches. It's no, it's really no skips.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? So you gotta really, but you gotta be able to like, you gotta be, to me, you have to know a certain criteria of music to feel everything.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Because some niggas just like certain niggas hear a sample beat and they kind of they want to hear 808 banging all day. Like you really gotta listen and you know what I'm saying, understand where this shit coming from.
I made this album is made for people that feel music and not hear it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's not, music is felt to me. I mean, even if it's an instrumental.
Yeah.
Like you can hear that motherfucking pain in the guitar.
Yeah.
Or you can hear, you know what I'm saying, that feeling in that 808 or that drums or something like that.
Yeah.
So, if you just want to hear some dope stuff, you're probably not the album for you.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to,
no, it's dope.
Something, no. I mean, you're gonna be like, oh, he can rap or that beat was dope or something like that. But you're not gonna necessarily feel it because each thing I'm talking about is something that a regular person is going through, or you know what I'm saying, maybe a regular person has felt. But to me, I want it to be felt and not heard. So that's why I said it's not for people that have a short attention span, that's gonna sit with it for 2-3 days and be like, yeah, that was dope, make a post or something like that. It's something that, like how we used to do, man. We used to, like when the album used to come out, that was the only album probably that was coming out for the next week and a half.
Hell yeah.
And you sat there and you played that album every day until you knew all the words to it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
And you spent your bread.
You
know what I mean? Might have stood in line.
Come on, man. You know
I love that. I love
but yeah, so that's I wanted a complete project, like how we used to buy.
And I like that because it got the you got the interludes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Vac went crazy on them.
Yeah.
But that's Vac. That's actually a post Vac put up.
Oh, for real?
He put it up.
Vac D, shout to Vac D.
I asked him if I could use it. He was like, "Oh, do your thing, bro." But yeah, Vac, that went perfect to go into Riz. It was just a funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interlude.
Okay. So we get into a track, and I was hearing some things where you was like, he kind of fell out with a couple people here and there, rekindled some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you really let that shit out on track. How did you feel? Like, did that need to be addressed or?
It was probably, I wrote that the day after some shit happened, but yeah, I mean, like me and my cousin got into it.
Okay.
This my cousin's like my brother.
Yeah.
But we was watching some fight. I can't remember.
Because.
Yeah, because.
Okay.
Yeah, we was watching some fight and it just got out of hand. We was like, we always argue. That's our banter.
That's y'all. Yeah.
But I think it ended up like I wasn't gonna take him back or something like that. I was like, bro, I ain't going nowhere. We was just too lit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it just got out of hand, and so I just said that. But like the very next morning, he's calling me back to back.
Yeah, the hit back.
And I'm like, bro, I already know he just want to
right
apologize or he want to just keep it going to say how I was wrong or something like that. So I ain't answering.
Right.
And he left a voicemail telling me his partner died. Like, one of our partners, Shice, that used to be at TSU all the time.
Okay.
He from Chicago, but he passed away, and I was like, damn, man. And I still ain't hit back. And I said in the song, I mean, I was just I'm a grudge holder, man.
Yeah, sometimes we can just, sometimes we like that. You know what I mean? Or we just separate ourselves.
It's bad. It's pride thing too.
Okay.
And it's probably, the Bible said it's your downfall. But like sometimes, man, it's just like, nah, ain't no apology for some stuff.
I feel that too.
But we perfectly fine now.
Yeah.
He was just over the crib the other night. We did the exact same thing, except finna fight. We did the exact same thing, but we did not fight this time.
Yeah, I salute y'all for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a growing pain. You know what I'm saying? Big cuz, little cuz. You don't know what you're talking about. I know you, nigga. I know what I'm talking about. Nigga.
Yeah. That's how we rock.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm
Shout out to CA, man. My dog.
Shout out CA, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that joint right there was crazy. That's
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah, that's Guilty. That's
that.
one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
And that Simba record. It's a Simba record.
Okay.
That's where that tempo came from because we did that to the Metronome too.
Okay.
But that's where that tempo came from. I can't remember that Simba record. He came out that he went crazy on, and there's no hook on it. I had to think of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The LOM is one of my favorite tracks. And I know it was released a little earlier than the album, but it just like you say, if you going off feel, if you can't feel that record, it's just something wrong. You just program different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because good music, man, to me, like it's not a lot of it no more. As far as good feeling music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't saying, I mean, music, music is music, but I'm just saying where I played that motherfucker so many times back to back to back,
Dope.
just because I love the feeling, the warm embrace of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can ride to this shit. Like I feel free. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
That
one
was
of them.
but we got anthems that's like think Brown Liquor Music, think God Wants the Ball, think Morning Coffee.
Yeah, okay.
LOM.
Yeah.
It's all in the same lane of appreciation, thankfulness, gratefulness, what you got. That type it's all that type of vibe.
Yeah.
LOM was actually nice idea.
Okay.
Nice brought the beat and like the first 4 to 6 bars of the hook.
Okay.
He had already wrote that.
Okay.
And then he started mumbling for the rest of it.
The mumble.
He started mumbling for the rest of it, and he was like, "Man, just going to get on down." So
Okay.
but yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment.
Yeah, it's
and
definitely.
he did all of that. All I did was kind of fill in the words of where the keys of what he wanted to do with the hook part of it.
I was waiting to hear my man's on the album. I was like, damn, I ain't hear my man Weeze. They need Weeze, baby.
Yeah.
Where you at, baby?
We did one
for his joint. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Me and Nice was just so locked in. Like we would go in and we weren't even really thinking about who I could hear on there. We rarely do that.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I just love the combination.
I do too. But that's why you got Morning Coffee, you got his new junk. Damn, I can't remember the Same Page.
Okay.
Same Page.
Okay.
But yeah. Me and Weezy gonna always work though.
Yeah, right.
That's a perfect combination too.
Oh yeah, I love the swag, love the sound.
Nah, dude, dope.
We definitely got one on my new joint too. That shit going stupid. I love the feel of that too. He just bring that feel,
soulful.
You know what I'm saying? That soul and we had a couple, guys that brought in that lane over the years. But I just feel like Weezy is just the top tier, talented R&B artist out of Nashville to me. And I feel like if anybody, supposed to be out of this bitch right now, I feel like that's Weeze. And
it's time coming.
You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah.
The more the more and more work we put in, the higher it comes. But most definitely, I just feel like he got that. He just got it. You know what I'm saying? Big shout to Weeze.
Yeah, definitely shout to Weeze. Him, Kane Comfort. I don't know if
Kane dope. Yeah, Kane dope. Yeah, I know Montana was managing for a second. You know what I'm saying? Kane's definitely dope.
He's out of here. But yeah, definitely him and
But over the years, we came from the crooners.
Because here's the thing, you had to be able to sing that shit on stage too, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't just do that shit on the record. Yeah. And so, like with both of them, they can sing that shit on stage.
Yeah, just creative, super creatives, and can make you feel that shit a different way. Yeah. I'm loving it, man.
Damn, I remember crooner.
Yeah,
He was a bad boy.
Yeah.
He'll sing that motherfucker on the street.
That nigga, he just one of them. He just geeked off of music. He just geeked off. He gets high off of just doing music, and he just loves dope niggas. You know what I'm saying? He one of them. Behoward, hey, let's go. I'm ready, baby. Right I got a hook for y'all ready.
Right now.
You know what I mean? Let's go right now. I'm ready. So he's just one of them. It's time coming, man. Shout to Crooner, man. Coming home real soon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just for the movement right now. For the guys that was thinking it was too late and this and that to make music, or feeling like an age thing, man, you really at this point it's really like it's whatever you want to do.
Be shameless.
Yeah, and just carry on.
Be shameless, bro. Like, I mean, now here's the thing. I ain't saying don't have no job, don't take care of no kids. I ain't saying sacrifice everything, because that was one of the things that I was shameful about. I was like, people would think that I'm putting all my eggs in this basket. That ain't that. I got a job every day.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So
come on.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you have a passion for music, if you love to do it, if you was an artist like a painter, wouldn't nobody tell you to stop painting?
Exactly.
If you was 40 years old.
You just stroke it.
Nah, niggas make your painting, and then when you sell one of them motherfuckers for $15,000, they gonna be like, oh,
it's real.
Oh, okay, he can paint.
He can paint.
Oh, he can paint. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
But when I was trying to get you the bag for $25, but now they motherfucker $25,000.
Yeah, and that's how this shit goes.
So keep painting, man.
Keep painting, baby.
Be shameless and keep painting, man. That's what I'm saying. But don't neglect your kids and your responsibilities to do it.
Live your
but
life. Some of the things you think you got, some of the things that you think that music can only get you, you can get it yourself, bro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a little quick gem for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sacrifice your life for something that might not happen.
Yeah.
Keep your day job, or get you one.
Definitely get you one.
Yeah, man. It's been a hell of a ride, man. I'm just embracing, a different culture of what we bring to the table as far as Antioch. You know what I mean? Because we was looked at in a certain light at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? And now we got the foot on the gas out here. You know what I mean?
You, Red Dot, me. I wasn't accepted in Antioch as an Antioch. I mean, I've been here since I was 13.
Yeah, you out.
Yeah, and if, I would, but I went to, because when I went to ML, because I ain't go to Antioch, I went to Apollo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to Apollo, but I mean, I've stayed out here since, around this area since I was 13. So the first day it was like, man, you from Antioch? I'm like, yeah, I'm at Pitts Park.
For sure.
Yeah,
you got to come through.
Yeah,
you got to come through Pitts if you.
Got to come through Pitts. You gotta know Coach Scruggs.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
RP to the coach.
Gilmo, Red Dot, J-Bo.
Come on,
man.
Come on.
Him. You know what I mean? If you don't know these people personally, you probably not from the York, but it's crazy. We was just talking about it. Your shit, Red Dot shit, and my shit all out at the same time.
Yeah. Ain't nothing conflicting. It's all love. Everything is pushing, and it's a
because it's all different.
Exactly.
Everybody speaking their own truth, man, and everybody living in their own original music.
I love that, though.
Yeah, so I think so. Go get all three of them, man. Go stream all three of them, man.
Yes, sir.
Straight up.
Yes, sir. Shout to Dot, man. Grind hard. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? But today we on that motherfucking shameless,
baby.
Behoward, man.
So which one your favorite? Which one your favorite off of?
So I told you the LOM was my favorite. I just because the way that it sits into the album. Yeah. But
what else?
I really at this point I'm probably at a top. I'm probably at like 4 to 5 of like my favorites. There's like I'm banging the motherfucker back to back. Like this nigga didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Yeah. Like I'm just banging this shit back to back, and he's like, "That's this beat, that's BC." Like ride with me, ride with me. Listen, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have I don't have right now. It's a lot of trading places. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how like niggas be like, well, who your favorite top rappers and shit like that, and I'll be like, well, sometimes my shit changes. You know what I'm saying? This nigga might shoot the 2, or this nigga might shoot the 4. I don't know. It's the same thing with the album. Like, I don't have one yet.
It can depend on the vibe too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Because sometimes I ride in the car, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes I ride with nothing in silence. Sometimes in the wheel.
I've wrote some of my best verses in silence, like in the car in silence.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's peace though, for real.
Sometimes it's a frequency. I don't know. I don't know if it's a frequency thing or what. But yeah,
your mind is all of the instruments at that time. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but nah, I think. My favorite varies from Shameless,
okay,
the title track.
Okay.
That was my favorite for a long time. The Roses with Stan, my dog. Shout out to my dog Stan.
Yeah,
I think he watched me on there. I tell him that every time too. I think y'all go listen to that and tell me if Stan watched me on there, man, because he got on down, man.
He got down. I just feel like your flow at this point is like, it's so laid back and it's like talking. Like, it's not like I'm rapping. It's just like I'm just flowing. The cup overfloweth. Yeah, that's like, it's not a, you know what I'm saying?
That's nice doing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, bruh, like rap like you talk.
Okay, so I'm on something. Yeah. I'm on to something.
He was like, it was for a long time. If you listen to a lot of the earlier stuff, man, I was performing the music in the booth.
Okay, yeah.
There was no inflection. Yeah. There was no expression.
Yeah.
You really didn't feel it. It was just me yelling at a microphone.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, just rap this shit like you talking to me.
Yeah.
It'll come out flat. I'll be like, all right, cool.
I think that's one of your superpowers, though,
That's what you do, though.
Yeah. Well, over time, it took time.
It takes time.
It took time. You know what I mean? We all started. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but then my big cuz, like, he listened back to some of that 2001.
Shit. I throw all that shit away.
I'm like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit no more.
Yeah, I throw all of that shit away.
Yeah, that was practice.
If it ain't on the DSP, you know, I don't want to hear nothing of that.
I know, and then you be like, man, I got this many songs, but I had to throw away, got them in a whole lot.
Yeah, my daddy will say, man, I still got this CD from when you gave me back to, man, it's like, daddy, man, throw that shit away. He ain't gonna never throw it away.
Pops the same way. He's like, I want fluid back. I'm like, man, come on, man, let me evolve, man. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, Shameless. I go Shameless. Greatness for sure.
Greatness for sure. Yeah.
The Roses, and I love Woe Is Me too.
Woe Is Me is definitely one of those ones. And then the interlude. Is that the interlude? Wait, is that your daughter when she was like, how old is the name?
No, that's off the gram too. I just heard that on the gram. Okay.
Yeah, that was super stupid. That was how would be that name?
How would be that name? That's. I was like, since I heard that, I was like, that's how we started.
That was too crazy.
Oh, and more for you. The intro. We got the video for that.
Okay.
In the tub.
Okay.
It was gonna be the first video, like official video, but like it feels like a more fall type record.
Okay.
So I think the video will match.
I like that one.
More so that. Shout out to Carmen Music, she's in that video. Shout out to Steven Webster, High Definition, who did that video. It's definitely a movie.
Okay.
Like, for sure.
Okay.
I'll show it to you when we get off.
And that's the thing too, like now it's time for those visuals to turn up with the music, you know what I'm saying? The Guilty joint though, I like that though. The Guilty, I think that's one of those, you know, you could be like rapping and then like some shit playing out in over there or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you reflecting, looking at it, you know what I'm saying? But you rapping it type shit.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm watching myself type shit.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's some dope shit. That Guilty go hard. But I felt it, you know what I mean? Like I said.
So we talked about like 6 or 7 records on let's 15. Say 15 tracks. That's a win, man.
Man.
And those are stuff that we can name. So with that being said, y'all need to go check my album out,
Come on, man.
Everybody, here's the thing. Everybody that's posted it, I've personally known. Okay. I want some strange. I want to see some strangers post my shit. So share that. Okay. Share that with somebody that may not know who my name is or may not be familiar with the music or whatever.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, man. So I want to see some strangers post. Man, I ran up on this nigga right here, man. He dope.
Yeah, that's like that.
You know what I mean? Not that I don't appreciate everybody that's already done it, cause
yeah, but you know, that's kind of like a. You know, you got your backyard. We know. Yeah, we know what we got. You know what I'm saying?
I don't though.
Yeah, you got it. You definitely got it. Man. See, this was a difference. This was out. Okay, so when I was telling you about the jump drives and shit like that, because I'm finna go up to DSPs next week, but I started out with the jump drives, and I was like, man, let me just try this shit out, whatever. Fuck with the backyard. So I ended up booming over like 400. You know what I'm saying, of the album. But these was actual purchases. 20 jump drive, 20, and they respected the hustle. It wasn't no, man, I ain't buying no music for no 20, man. I ain't gotta buy no music. Yeah. It was never no back talk, but it was just the backyard.
Yeah, I was gonna holler at you about that. I just didn't think for me. I didn't think it was accessible. I don't want people to do work to listen to mine.
Yeah,
not saying that anything wrong with you. I'm just saying like. I didn't want nobody to have to do what I'm supposed to do with this. I ain't got that in my car. I ain't got no laptop.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking through that barrier of seeing how they would respond to that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted the music to be heard at that point. At one point. But so I think like what we was talking about, the easy part is releasing the music. Yeah. Keeping it in their face and keeping their attention is the hard part. But I guarantee you that with this album, I'm gonna do my best to keep everybody's attention for sure.
Yeah, we need this one to go all the way where it's going already. But we definitely need like the outer shell people to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Behoward, Shameless out right now.
Right now.
Apple Music, Spotify, like come on, man.
Everywhere.
Like, everywhere, worldwide. You can't miss this shit. It's no excuses.
No,
it's no excuses.
Not really
at this point,
unless you just don't like it or don't want to like it.
And we ain't tripping off that either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tripping off of it. I'm tripping off of it.
He tripping off of it, y'all.
Yeah, he tripping off of it, y'all. You don't like it, you ain't got no pulse.
And that's the thing I was saying. So back to what I was saying about. it's you know, like. It's some niggas that really just ride around on some Boosie every day. It's some niggas that ride around on some NBA YoungBoy like that. Like they frequency will not leave that realm.
But to their defense,
okay,
my frequency don't really leave when I'm listening to regular. Don't really leave something that sounds like J.T.I. Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? That era either.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay.
There's got to be a way to blend together. I ain't like I said. I don't think this music is for young niggas.
No, I don't think so. I think we at a point where we're giving our crowd of people what they want and what they came from.
I think. Damn, it's crazy. Word just said this to me today.
Okay, shout the Word.
He said, "Come out to the little thing, man." I was like, man, I got a video shoot on Saturday.
Okay.
He was like, man, he sent me a video note. He was like,
okay,
man, these young niggas need to see you, bro. They need to see your face. I was like, and I wrote back, I was like, but I don't make music for young niggas. He was like, but you got wisdom. You dig what I'm saying? So I couldn't even say nothing to it.
Okay.
I couldn't say nothing to it. So like, I mean, if that's what it is, then, you know, hopefully they'll gravitate to it. But the crazy thing is that a lot of the music is to try to deter young niggas from doing crazy stuff. Yeah. So I mean, why not be in young niggas' face actually doing that? So Word, shout out to you, man, because you made me think about something. Yeah, you made me think about something for real.
Yeah, he called me 2 days ago. He was like, who was the face of Behoward and who was this and who was that? I was like, what you talking about? Where you getting at? And he was just like, they think that they don't know Flu the nigga, but they might see the nigga behind the camera, but they don't know who you really are. And I'm like, bro, hey, I'm just doing what I got to do out here, bro. It ain't
it's
that
much
serious.
More serious for him.
It's not
though.
that serious.
No,
but for him, it was so he was so adamant about it. He was just like, no, I need you out here. You gotta da. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
but like if
motherfuckers will catch it when they need to catch it, bro.
Yeah, and he called me today. I ain't
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out the Word.
Shout out the Word, man. So yeah, I mean, everything that's going on right now, I'm loving that shit, man. I got some superpowers out right now, man. Behoward just dropped the motherfucking Scud missile, man, and we need all of y'all to go get that shit ASAP, man. Shameless, you see this shit right here.
Yeah, man.
Track list. You know what I'm saying? The main, he's showing y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So look, we right here. We just chopped it down. You know what I'm saying? One of the first guests ever on Authentic TV. He was also an alternate host.
I was
at times.
I didn't get no check for that. I never got a check from Authentic TV.
Hey, KP, write him a check.
Yeah,
KP.
Man, cut that check. I seen you up there with T.I. and all them, man. You know what I mean? Remember them Authentic TV days? I did them gigs. I was a contract host.
Yes.
I need my fee, man.
Yeah, you know. He got to throw his shoes up, man. The Fast Money way on Field City Videos. He got to throw the shoes up, man.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Field
man.
City Videos.
Yo, yeah, and much love too, man, on the record. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
The one we did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
the
Notebook for the 16s.
16s. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing good streams and shit. You know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
crazy.
And I checked my Apple Music today, and it was like it was a new playlist made by Apple Music, and it was crazy because it was like Behoward, Fluid Outrage, Red Dot. You know what I'm saying? Like Nashville shit, and Apple Music put this shit together. Lil Murder, like new releases and shit like that. So. You know what I'm saying? Like the algorithm does it.
I guess it's doing its thing. You know, I'll continue to give it material to put where it's supposed to go.
And that's why I said
that's what
to encourage artists to, you know, keep pumping out your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't tripping however it go. You could be the biggest, the smallest, as long as the music hitting and jamming. We ain't tripping.
I think people think we be tripping though, or people I think other artists be tripping off of like I don't like you, or you don't repost my shit. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I repost anything that I like.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily. I ain't. Not saying if I feel it and I genuinely like it, I'm gonna repost it. Not because it's my homeboy, not because I don't know you. If I like it, I'm gonna repost it and I'm gonna support it. It's not because you from Nashville, and I would think you do the same. For me, if you don't like it, then don't repost it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you've gotten it. You put out a record and they repost it thinking you supposed to repost theirs when they come out, and it's not the same. This sound bad. I know this sound bad, but if I like it, I'm gonna repost it.
Yeah.
And I ain't got a whole bunch of followers to even care about if I shouldn't. Nobody should care if Behoward reposts their shit.
Right. So much.
There's so many other people with tens of thousands of followers, and then like when you see me, you be mad because I ain't repost your shit or he don't fuck with you. But that ain't the case. I just didn't like it, and I didn't repost it.
I told y'all, be selective, man. Like we all are selective on what we do. Why? That can't be a problem, though.
That shouldn't be a problem.
It can't be a problem.
No.
Like, it can't be because. You know, hey, sometimes you gotta impress the rap gods, man.
No.
Sometimes
that's not how that translates.
You gotta impress the rap gods.
That's not how that translates.
Come on with something though.
That was not what I was saying. That was not what I was saying. I'm telling you that if I only repost steak, right?
You like steak?
Yeah. If I only repost steak, I'm not reposting pizza.
Yeah. Love that too.
Right? If I only produce steak or you know what I'm saying, what I think is steak, then I don't expect to see pizza on my page.
You ain't finna post bologna.
Or bologna. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't a knock. Be shameless.
No, it's not a knock.
Be shameless and continue to do what you do.
I'll just say.
But people be mad, bro. Like I can people be mad or think that I don't fuck with them because of that, and that's not the case.
You gotta have a barrier.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm shamed.
I mean, you can't post everybody's shit. I mean,
no,
this ain't free ball. You
can't post everybody's shit because then what? How credible is your opinion?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, if I didn't, and then you can't give people, you can't give people constructive criticism.
They don't like it.
You can't say, hey man, I think you should work on the mix.
Man, no, they don't like that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit.
Nah, they know. Just food for thought, man. I
And I think, and I was, thinking about the youth or whatever, how we came up. You know what I'm saying? People before us came up, and these kids got basketball trainers. These kids got therapists. They 12 and 13. Like, homie, we came up. You had to get over that shit and keep on moving. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
We had to really have a hard shell. Like, we really had to get over shit and get to the next thing. We didn't have time to be pondering and soaking and all that old shit. You know what I mean? To no therapist. I went in the backyard and I had a great imagination. So I was in the backyard when I knew niggas wasn't. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was practicing all that shit that I seen on TV and what I want. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I didn't need no trainer. I was my own trainer.
Well, a lot of the trauma that we had to endure built a lot of character.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, and I'm just talking about life, not basketball.
Yeah,
at this point.
sure.
But like a lot of trauma you endure is gonna build character. I think that as we've grown, as far as parents, we want our kids to have it way better than we had it.
Sure.
So we divert them from any type of trauma.
Yeah.
Which also diverts them from any type of character.
Okay.
To be built.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the basketball point of it, don't know cones move.
Okay.
Don't know chairs move.
For sure.
These moves do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the only way that I feel, I mean, there are some great basketball players, because here's the thing. If everybody has a trainer and trains with cones and trainers, then the game is level.
Okay.
But if a nigga just going out here just playing basketball with real live people that's moving, and like we was 13, 14 playing with grown men.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you get that, that's way different than them cones. Because mentally you gonna be a dog. Way, you know what I'm saying?
Way early, because you're going to be tired of getting your ass
you gonna
busted
get
by
tired.
these old motherfuckers.
Exactly.
But they weren't even old, though, at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just say that.
Yeah, they was 25.
Yeah. We was 13.
We was 13, 14. Yeah.
You know, they thought they was sonning the nigga, but we sonned them back.
But that's the difference, man. We try to divert our kids from any type of trauma, any type of anything.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. But also, we also have to know that does... they don't get the type of character and resilience that we might have had by going through some shit that we just had to go through.
You had to go through it. You had to get over it.
Yeah, niggas always cereal and shit in the house. How? When? When was always... You always had cereal and milk?
Knocking next door. Hey, can we get a piece of cheese for this cheeseburger?
And good cereal. Good cereal.
Oh, my God.
They
don't even understand the cereal game.
Do you know what Chex and cornflakes was?
Ooh.
You put the sugar on the Chex.
Oh, Lord.
Put the sugar on the cornflakes.
Come on, man. Come on, Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp? Oh, you was privileged. Nigga, I had O's.
Ooh.
O's was real good.
Ooh.
That was a good
the
shit.
O's, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, cornflakes and Chex, man. You put the sugar on there, and then the milk be gray at the bottom. Because there's so much sugar in the bottom. Yeah.
Diabetes.
Hey, man, I'm good now.
Fuck.
I ain't got it.
No, I ain't. We know, but now we know.
Yeah, right.
We ain't got it, but we know where it came from. Government cheese, goddamn house party when the little boy was pouring all that sugar in that goddamn Kool-Aid. We wanted to do that. I wanted to do that, so I did that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, man, rocking with B, man. You know what I'm saying? Shameless out right now, going crazy. Nashville is definitely leveling up. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to salute you, bro.
Thank you,
we're going to keep this shit popping.
I appreciate you having me, man. Always.
Always.
Go check that Shameless out,
Y'all
man.
keep it authentic. Let's go.